Select and start streaming. All right, we are live on the YouTubes as well, guys. Start smashing those likes, tap that screen, get those likes rocking and rolling. It really helps get as many people in here as possible. All right, so Solana right now, where we at? Right, very basic stuff here. As you can see, we are above the value area high for the month of January, which is very important. It's that 104 level. Very, very bullish, right? We're gonna be coming into some resistance here at 110. Right, 110 is a local high, and then above that, the next local high is 120. Those are the levels right now. Those are the levels that we're looking at for Solana. Meanwhile, we stay above 104. If we break below 104, point of control for January is $98. If that is lost, the next level here is this value area high for December. Right, you can see this line right here where we bounced off of it perfectly before in support, which is $95. So between 98 and 95, we need to hold that, especially this 95. If not, we're going to be coming rotating a little bit lower to the value range low of January, which is $90. And if that is lost, then we can go into a full rotation of December's month here, which is, you can see that red line. It's that point of control, as you can see down here. We have not seen that happen unless Bitcoin dropped. This is the last time we dropped down here is when Bitcoin dropped to 38 and closed that CME gap. I don't believe that's happening. I don't foresee that happening. We've also been creating a nice little trend here for Solana. So if I draw this little trend right here, nice little trend right here. We've been going up since then. Broke above the 104, which was really strong resistance. Look how many times we hit this resistance. We hit it 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4, boom, 5. You guys can see it. 5, we finally had that breakout. So massive resistance at 104. Very important that we hold that level. That's what I'm seeing for Solana. Let's jump on over to Bitcoin. I did a nice Bitcoin trade today. I was up. Let me show you guys the screen. Took out $184 in USDT, up 18% on my my Bitcoin long. I already closed that position. I said I wasn't going to, but things started to turn around, and I said, hey, it's better now than never. As you can see here we were, right? I entered the trade around where was I entered the trade. Let me see. Let me look back. The entry price was 46,979. So somewhere around here, somewhere around here, I entered this trade. Yeah, this line right here is where I entered the trade. The long, we've been going back and sideways. We created a little bit of a triangle right here, as you guys saw, 47,200. But I've been saying that we're gonna shoot for that $50,000 price point for the last week. I've been saying it, and the moment finally came. We haven't hit 50 yet, but we made a big push for it. So as you can see, we had this massive breakout all the way up to 48,200. As you guys can see up here, 48,200. Had a big rejection here at the 48,091 cents, $91. And why did that happen? Well, if we zoom out to the daily, these are the levels. These are the levels here, and this is why this is happening. So let me turn off my daily levels. And here you can see why this happened. Look, we've been in this range for a very long time here for the last 2 months on Bitcoin. Since December, right? Since December's time frame, we've been in this range, and we finally broke above it yesterday, right? We broke above 44,200, and then the next level of resistance here was the January value area high of 45,500. We broke above that. And then what's next? It's the local highs, right? The local high at 46,600, 46,800. And then we got a few wicks up here that we've also going to be some massive selling pressure. And that's where we hit. We hit the wick from the last time we were up here at 48,175. And since then, we came right back down. So do I still think we have enough room to run for 49? Yes. Yes, I do. Bitcoin is in a very strong bullish momentum, as you guys can see here. Very strong uptrend here. You can see here since we dropped down to the CME gap, we've been in this upward trend, and nothing has been stopping us since then to go up there. Can we come down to the value area high? Meanwhile, we stay above the value area high of January, which is 45,500, 45,600 area. If we stay above that, very, very bullish for Bitcoin. If not, then we might start coming down to some lower levels, 44, and maybe testing this trend line at 43,000, then we would have to reassess the situation at that point. But meanwhile, we stay above the January value area high of 45,569. We are solid for Bitcoin to keep moving up. We could range here, right? We could range here a little bit on the sideways too before continuing moving up. We've had a massive run in the last couple of days, so don't be surprised if that happens. Let's check out the chat over here. Sack Nasty in the house. What's going on, man? That an inverse head and shoulder on Solana. Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't see your message. Let me see. Solana inverse head and shoulders. So we got the head here, we got a shoulder, and we have another bit of a shoulder here. So yeah, this is, you could say this is a shoulder, head, another shoulder. So inverse head and shoulder, very bullish pattern, breaking above the neckline. Yeah, that's a really good spot for spotting that Sack Nasty. Smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't already on YouTube. If you're not subscribed here on TikTok as well, also hit that subscribe. Guys, everybody watching, whether you're on YouTube or on TikTok, make sure you're tapping the like, especially on TikTok. It's free. Let's get 1,000 likes in here. Let's get it rocking and rolling, and drop into the chat any crypto you want to have some TA done on. Is this the bull run? Yes, T. We are in the bull run. The bull run's been happening. Bitcoin is up over 100% since all of 2023. Bitcoin 2023 was an up year for Bitcoin. It was nothing but up. So if we zoom out here, we turn off some of these trend lines, turn off some of this stuff, and let's zoom out. Let's zoom out here. Let's go into the 12 months. Look at this thing, man. Look at this thing. Oh, this is Solana. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's zoom out to the 12 months. And let's turn off all these trend lines. Look at this thing. The year of 2023, Bitcoin went up from 16,000 all the way up to, what did the year end up at? The year ended at about 42,000. That's 154% in 1 year. Yeah, that's the bull market, guys. That's the bull market. If you guys can't see it, I'll do it one more time here. From the bottom of the year of 2023 to the top here before we closed out, that is literally 154, 153%, 150%, all the way up to 41,000, 42,000, give or take. Massive run. That is the beginning of the bull market. The bull run, the bear market has ended. We are in the bull run. Guys, Jam, I see you smashing that like. Greatly appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes. We got almost 1,000 likes in here. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. Let's see. What other crypto you guys want me to cover? Let's hit some ICP. Let's hit some ICP. Why don't we let's take a look at LCX here for a second. We're down here in the monthly. Let's jump down to the daily. As you can see here, oof. Oh. Yeah, today we've had a nice little pullback on LCX, kind of a little bit of a topping candle here on the daily. I've been coming down. Let me tell you, we've been coming down. And these are great moments, right? Don't take advantage of these moments that the cryptos that you want a dollar cost average into come down before this bull market really blasts off. So as you can see, we came down almost to the value area low of this last week, which is 28 cents. And then after that, it's the point of control of the previous week, which is basically at 28 cents. So they're basically the same thing. Value area low, 24 cents for the previous week. If we come as low as here to the previous week of 24 cents, I would think that is a great dollar cost averaging position. That would be a dip from where we were earlier today all the way down here. That is a dip of negative 21, negative 22%. That is a huge dip opportunity. That's a dollar cost averaging. Obviously, net financial advice. That's just what I'm going to be doing if we see LCX retrace to those levels. But we haven't gotten above 34 cents, guys. We've had a massive run up. If we jump out here, we've had a massive run up here in the last couple of weeks, right? So we can't complain. LCX in the last 3 weeks, in the last 3 weeks has run up as far as 131%. 131% here. So guys, can't be greedy. People will be taking profits, right? People will be taking profits, and that's just part of the game. 3 weeks ago, LCX was at 14 cents, and now we're up at 32. So there's absolutely no way to believe that we're not going to have some level of retracement, because people will be taking profits. That's just the way it works. So let's jump on over. Let's see which other one do we have. Let's take a look at Caspa. Let's take a look at Caspa. What is this? This is the January. This is all of January. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. All right. Caspa. Here we go. Let's jump out to the daily. Let my chart load in. Come on. Why are these ranges taking so long? Come on, man. All right. We broke above the January high, which is the January value area high, which was 11 cents. We've taken out a monthly horizontal level of 12 cents, and we have gone up as high as 13 cents and 13.8, almost 14 cents. We're at 13.9 right now. 13.9 is this point of control for the month of December, right? So we're approaching the point of control for the month of December, which is going to be some resistance here. But if we can take this level out, if we can reclaim that level, value area high over here at 14.6 is going to be the next big one. And that's pretty much the local top, right? That's pretty much the local top. As you guys can see over here, this is where we topped out before coming right back down. So if we do that in the next couple of days here, or the next couple of weeks, if you see that happening, Caspa is headed for a new all-time high. That's where we're headed. Caspa is headed for a new all-time high. Let me try to adjust my camera here a little bit, try to get a little bit more of a better angle for you guys. Here we go. So yeah, Caspa is shooting for a new all-time high if we can get above this point of control for December, which is at 13 cents 900. And the next area is 14.6. We take that level out, we're heading for new all-time highs. So be very careful. If you've been dollar cost averaging, you've had a massive run here from this bottom to where we're at right now. We're up 38%, baby. 38%. Let's go. 38% pump for all you guys holding Caspa this whole entire time. So massive shout out here. Obviously, if that gets rejected, then the previous level is 12.8. And if that gets lost, then we're going to possibly head down to the value area high of January, which is 11.8 cents. And obviously, we have some local levels here in the meantime. But that's Caspa right now. Let me see the chat. Let me jump into the chat here. I see all you guys joining. Appreciate every single one of you guys joining. Let me know in the chat if there's any crypto you want me to do some TA on. I will cover it for you. All I ask is that you guys smash those likes. Smash those likes. Let's get over 1,000 likes here. Not seeing any messages. Oh, Creative Society Boss. Thank you for the follow. I see that. I see you. I see you. I see you. Thank you guys for all you guys joining. I appreciate every single one of you smashing those likes. Somebody said Zeph. Okay. Okay. Let me see over here. Okay, I'll get to Zeph in just a minute. Somebody on YouTube is asking me, what are the best cryptos to invest in 2024? Look, man, that's a tricky question, right? Because there is no such thing as the best cryptos. It all depends on the level of risk that you're willing to manage. Jam, I see your message about Cardano. I'll jump into Cardano here soon. So it all depends on your tolerance for risk, right? How much risk do you want to take, right? I know a lot of people are going to be coming into the bull market here, and they're going to be saying, man, all I got is like $100 and I want to make 100K, or I want to make $1 million. That's going to be very tough, right? You're going to have to take a lot of risk. And if you don't have enough capital with only $100, you're going to possibly bet the whole 100 on a meme coin, and you're going to have to wait for that thing to ride up and hope that thing doesn't rug you or crash and burn. So it all depends. When you ask what are the best cryptos, if you're a long-term holder, there's been a lot of cryptos that I've been covering on my channel lately. If you're a short-term holder, That's a very different thing, right? If you're trading, very different thing. But overall, in general, you want to hit different narratives, right? There's different sectors, different cryptos in the market that obviously AI is one. If you're holding AI tokens such as AGX, Singularity Net, Fetch AI, those are good AI narrative tokens. If you're holding if you're looking for something in the layer ones, right? Solana obviously has had a massive VC pump and it's going to continue pumping, even though they had an outage. That's not going to matter. Now, is Solana going to make you rich at $100? No, Solana's not going to make you rich, right? Cardano, very strong project. Is it going to make you rich at 54 cents with a market cap of 19 billion? Probably not, but if it could, if you buy a lot of Cardano, and I'm talking about $50,000, $100,000 worth of Cardano. But if you don't have that money, and I'm assuming that the majority of you don't, then Cardano's not going to make you rich. But it is a good project. It is going to continue pumping. It is going to do very well. I see Cardano easily going over $3, breaking previous all-time highs. The follow-up question was advice on investing in cheap cryptos less than $1. Yeah, so I've made a lot of videos talking about investing in cryptos under $1. And guys, the reason why I talk to you guys about cryptos under $1 is because it's a hook to the video, right? People get very interested really quickly when I talk about a crypto under $1. The significance isn't so much under $1. The significance is the market cap. So that's why you never see me talk about Cardano, even though Cardano's under $1 in those videos, because it's that 19 billion market cap. What kind of cryptos do you hear me talk about when I talk about cryptos under $1? You hear me talk about things like Caspa, right? Even though it's at 3 billion, it's not even put on any centralized exchanges just yet. It's very underground still. I think it's a very good competitor and replacement for Bitcoin for the average person to be in. But that's one of the bigger ones, right? I've talked about VeChain under $1. VeChain is at 2 billion market cap, but VeChain is really, really undervalued. VeChain's got a very strong performance coming up for it in the next bull run. And these are still big ones. The majority of the ones that I talk about are way smaller market caps, such as, I can't remember right now. I've talked about Hopper, which is a privacy coin, right? It's a privacy coin. I'll show you guys right now. Hopper, right? It's ranked at number 700. Market cap is 22 million. I've talked to you guys about Jewel token, DeFi Kingdoms Jewel token. It's 22 million as well, 19 cents. Massive DeFi player, been in the markets for the last 3 years or so, 4 years, and have survived the DeFi bear market. So I'm bullish on that. What else did I talk to you guys about? I talked to you guys about VRL. VRL is 5 million market cap, right? 5 million market cap, extremely micro cap, very high risk, but lots of potential, right? The higher the risk, the more the potential. I've talked to you guys about LCX. LCX is another one that's at 30 cents, right? 235 million market cap. Very good potential to run very high in this next bull market. Which other ones have I talked to you guys about in these videos under $1? I can't remember right now off the top of my head. Let me know. I can't say. I can't remember right now. 95% are rug pulls. Depends what cryptos you get into. Some of them are definitely going to be rug pulls. I don't say 95% of crypto is rug pulls because that's not true. User 75, I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. All right, let's get back here to the charts. What to do with 1K, says T. Let me cover Cardano and Zeph, and then I'll answer that question about what to do with $1,000. I hope I answered your question on YouTube about cheap cryptos under $1. It's not so much about being under $1. It's about being under $1 billion market cap, $500,000 market cap. The lower the market cap, the higher the risk, but the higher the reward as well if it does play out. So that's just what it is. Let me jump into Cardano first, only because I already have a chart pulled up for that I can adjust real quick. But I do not have a chart for Zeph. I know that for sure. I do not have a chart for that. So let's jump out to the daily here. Let's look at some ranges. I'm a big range trader. Shout out to CVO and Magic Internet Money for teaching me everything I know about crypto, about trading in crypto. So let's see here. all right, for the month of December. Give me a second. All right. Beginning of December all the way to the beginning of January. We got our range for December. Here's our range for January coming up. So with just these local levels here, these local ranges, right? Not even a crazy TA or anything. Very simple. We have not gone above the value area high for January, which is 54 cents. We need to break above this level, right? We need to break above this level. And then right above that is going to be the 55, practically 56 cent level, which is the value area low for December. That's going to be resistance, guys. This is going to be resistance right here, right? And obviously, let me mark this out for you guys as well. So that's going to be a little zone of resistance right there in that little zone right there. If we can get above those levels, right? We can get above those levels. The next local, we got the local high for January, which is 58 cents. That's the next target. The target above that is the point of control, which is 61 cents. And then we've got the December value area high of 64 cents. These are the next levels of resistance. As we enter these targets, we need to analyze the price and see how the momentum is going. Are we staying strong? Are we breaking above these levels? Are we ranging and staying close to these levels and keeping moving forward? Are we slowly crawling up, right? We could have a big blast off movement, or we can get a big rejection and come down. If we come back down, the point of control for January is 51 cents. Value area low is 46 cents. Anything below that, hold on tight, right? It's gonna get bumpy real quick. So those are the targets. Those are the targets for the next, however many days or weeks for Cardano to really get bullish. We get extremely bullish after we break above the last month, the December high, value area high of 64 cents. We haven't been above that area in a very long time. As you can see here, the last time we were above 64 cents was back in June of 2022, and that was just on a wick, right? So the last time we were up there in the 80 cents give or take area was May of 2022. That was over 2 years ago. So very strong resistance up here in this local high of 65 cents. These are the targets. 55 cents to 54 to 55 cents. It's going to be resistance. And then we got 58, 61, and 64 are the next levels for resistance for Cardano. So check that out. Make sure you guys are. I'm a huge Cardano bag. I have a huge Cardano bag, guys. I'm a huge believer in Cardano. I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes. I think Cardano is going to do very well. I think Cardano overall is going to hit easy over his previous all-time high. I've talked to Crypto Crow multiple times, and he's thinking we're going to hit $8-9 easy. I think we can go as high as there as well. And anything above $3 is going to be huge. Buying Cardano at 54 cents and riding that bad boy up to over $3 is massive returns. So, that's just, and a lot of people don't believe it, right? A lot of people don't believe that's going to happen. But the reason why I believe it's going to happen is before last bull run when we hit $3, it had no ecosystem. It had no smart contracts. It had nothing. It was just a layer 2 that wasn't doing anything, and yet it still reached $3. This next time around, we got smart contracts, we got NFTs, we got DeFi, we've got a lot of stuff being built. We got the TVL growing on Cardano. If I can show you guys right now, DeFi Llama, Cardano. Where's Cardano at? Here we are. Look. TVL $461. You're like, oh man, that's not that high. Look at this chart. Oh, this is all of 2020. This is all of 2022, right? All of 2022. And look since the bottom when 2023 started, we've been doing nothing but climbing. The TVL is being built on Cardano. Cardano is going to be a massive player in this next bull run. I have zero doubt about that in my mind. All right. Intermission here. $1,000. What do you do with $1,000? Guys, that all depends, right? That really all depends on your portfolio. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to 10x, 100x, 1000x, 5x your portfolio, right? What is it that you're trying to do? Well, these are the ones that I have on my list to watch out for and that I hold a bag of. I hold some of all of these cryptos. I hold Bitcoin, I hold Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, right? I'll hold a little bit of Dogecoin, Chainlink, Polkadot, Polygon. ICP is going to be a huge one. Litecoin, I've been holding this thing since like 2017. I haven't been buying anymore, let me tell you. Caspa, Quant. I don't have Pendle yet. I don't have Pendle. I don't have Manta. But I do have a small bag of Gala, small bag of Ondo, and a small bag of Hopper. And I have a bag of VRL and a few others that are not on here. So what would I do with $1,000? You have to first ask yourself, how much money are you trying to make, right? Are you trying to make that 1,000 into 10,000, or are you trying to make that 1,000 into 100,000? Depending on that answer is what I can answer you. If you're trying to get $100,000 portfolio at the end of the bull market, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, they're not going to do it for you, right? Cardano ain't going to do it for you. You're going to have to go into the smaller cap cryptos, right? You're going to have to go into way smaller cap. Ondo is what is this? A $311 million market cap. Hopper is a 22 million market cap. You're going to have to go into things like that to make $1,000 into 100,000. But you're going to be holding a lot of risk. I say make 1,000, go into 10,000, right? Grow it to 10,000. That's a great first time run in a crypto market. How can you do that? Well, to do that, to 10x your money, you're definitely gonna have to hold. I can't tell you what to hold, but you can hold some of the blue chips, some of the other cryptos that are higher in market cap, lower risk, and still 10x, right? Like Cardano is gonna be a 10x. Polygon will probably be a 3 to 5x easy. ICP can be a 10x, right? Let me see, 10x from where we're at right now. Market cap is at 5 billion. Let me see. Let me rephrase that one. I don't know if that one's going to be a 10x. I don't know if that one's going to be a 10x. Let me see. Let me look at the market cap here. Market cap. What's the supply? Maybe on a euphoric moment or something like that, ICP can 10x. But I wouldn't be waiting for a 10x for ICP. There's a lot of other cryptos, right? Quant, easy 5x, maybe 10x, right? Maybe Quant goes up to $1,000, maybe. Let me see what other things am I looking at here? Another one that's really good would be VeChain. I think VeChain is an easy 25x. VeChain is an easy 25x. Let's see, what else are we looking at? Chronos, I think is going to do very well. Probably an easy 3 to 5x on Chronos. Yeah, probably more of a 3x if anything. Let's see, what else? Sandbox, right? Sandbox Metaverse, that's always going to do good, very well. Maybe another 3 to 5x easy, potentially a lot higher depending on how euphoric the Metaverse play becomes. What else do we got? Pith Network, very good. $763 million market cap, right? 50 cents. Let me see. What else do we have? This is the top 100 already. Yeah. Usually you're gonna want to go outside of the 100, but there's definitely some good picks here in the 100 that can the graph is probably gonna do decently well. I know a lot of people believe in Algorand. I'm not a huge Algorand believer. Sui can easily 3 to 5x from where it's at. Arbitrum probably gonna do very well as well, and another easy 3x. Stacks probably gonna be a 3 to 5x. This thing is a layer 2 for Bitcoin. Is gonna probably perform extremely well. So that depends. All right, on to the next topic. LCX, ICP, Magic IQ, Mag IQ. I already covered ICP and LCX, but I'll do another quick little round with those. I'll do another quick little round just because the chart's already ready. So ICP, these are the levels, right? We're entering the value, the point of control for the month of January, which is at $12.82. We're facing resistance. Oh, you guys can't even see that. We're facing resistance right here, right now. We've been this point of control has been massive resistance. If we can claim this level, then obviously 1386 is the next local high, and then the value area high is 1440. We can reclaim that, then we can enter a 2022 range that starts around $15. And if we fully rotate that range, it's as high as 26, 25. There's obviously going to be some levels here. This purple line is $20, and this other purple line up here. Oh, you guys can't see that. This purple line is 24. 20 is going to be resistance. But if we lose that level, right? If we come back down, if we get rejected here, 1239 needs to hold. If we don't hold that, we could come back down to the value area low of January, which is 11.8, and then the next support result is 11.16, and then as low, the lowest level that we've been to with the Bitcoin dump all the way down to 38 was 10.36. Do I see us dumping that low? No, but if Bitcoin takes a dump, then expect some of those levels to be hit. Next one was LCX. I'll cover LCX here real quick one more time. So right here, LCX, as you can see, we've been retracing back to the value area low of this developing week at 28 cents. If we lose that, right, we're gonna probably come down to this previous week value area low of 25 cents. That would be a decent area I would be dollar cost averaging at that point. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying what I'm gonna be doing. And then if that is lost, then obviously the next value area high of the previous week before that is 20 cents. Do I see us dropping that low? That would be a huge drop of about 28%. That would be a super big dip in the market, especially for LCX. So do with that information what you will. The levels that I'm using are ranges. I do a lot of weekly, monthly ranges. That's what I look at to make target levels for points of control. It's all based on volume trading, right? This is the volume. The point of control is the point of the most volume traded. So obviously the value area high is where you're getting kind of overbought or kind of, more excitement in the market. And if you blow off from there, then obviously there's a lot of bullish momentum. You're entering into a new range. And if you're coming to the value area low, then you're coming to more suppressed price action. Do you have a course? No, I don't do trading courses. I don't claim to be a trading expert of any kind. I've been learning to trade as much as I can in the last 4 to 6 months. And I've been doing the best I can. I've been doing pretty well. Today alone, pulled out $184, 18%, 18.9% on my Bitcoin long, 24X. Obviously, that's with some leverage. And then yesterday, got $128, 13% pull on that Bitcoin long as well. So been doing pretty well overall. I've had some losses. As you can see here, I got pretty chopped up on Monday with Dogecoin. But overall, I'm profitable, 60, 96, 79-cent loss, $66 win, $10, $5, $36. A few losses here, another big win, and then my history ends. But I go my first trade on this platform, I have like $270 win. So doing pretty well for myself. But I don't have a course. Who taught you? CVO. Search up CVO. CVO Crypto. I think his full name now is Paul Sampson. CVO. Check out his Discord, Leading Crypto. That's where I learned how to trade. So Crypto Guy says, I'm fairly new to crypto, about 1 year. Congrats, bro. You've survived. You've survived the bear market of 2023, right? Well, 2023 was a pretty solid, swift year because 2023 was all upside. But if you've been dollar cost averaging in 2023, you're going to be making some good money here in this next bull market. Well, in the bull market that we're in right now in the year 2024, 2025. All right, guys, let's see which platform, XLM or HBAR. All right, let's What is the best indicator to use on TradingView? There is no one best indicator. A lot of the indicators that I use are free, right? Because all these ranges, all that stuff is I'm doing it myself. This is Chart Prime. This is Market Cipher. I use all these things for Confluence, but I mostly go off the ranges and the levels. All right, let me see if I have a chart for H bar. Do I have a chart for H bar? H bar. Come on, man. I guess not. So I'll make a fresh chart here for H bar. So H bar. Very simple. It's gonna jump onto some monthly ranges. Yeah, you see here in the month we're making a double bottom here in the monthly for H bar. Double bottom action. Very bullish for H bar. Let me tell you. If that breaks out. So. Oh, well, actually, let me jump out into the daily. I'm sorry. Let me jump out to the daily. Let me get my volume profiles. So, all right, December 1st, all the way to January. That's the range for January. That was the range for December, and then the range for January. As you can see, we've been pretty low here, pretty stagnant. We got a local high over here. All right. Very simple, very straightforward. Here we are. We're headed towards this point of control for January, right? Let me move this up a little bit. Oops. Keep missing it. Come on. All right, here we go. There. As you guys can see, we're headed towards the point of control for January, which is at 8 cents, right? We're right now at 7 cents, almost practically 8. We kind of tapped it basically, and we're getting some resistance. We need to reclaim that value area high is 8 cents and 37, 8, 0.083. If we break above that, the next target here is the point of control for December, which is 0.89. That's going to be the next target. And then the value area high, which is pretty much the local high for H bar, is practically at 0.094 cents. 0.094 cents, right? That's a huge move. That's going to be literally the local high. The last time we were up this high, besides in December, right, was back in February of 2023. And there was also a peak, as you guys can see. This was February of 2023. This was a peak, and then we had a massive drop down as well. So once we get to those levels, we will have to reevaluate, see how H bar is going. Obviously, we've been entering the bull market. Things have been getting more and more bullish. So if we get there, this could be the one time that we finally blow off, right? And just pop off from there and break up to new all-time highs. Not new all-time highs, but to new local highs, right? And then once we do that, I will pull some bigger ranges from other time frames. Well, right now, the local ranges, the local highs that we're facing are these. These are the targets right here. We're at point of resistance right now. We lose that, we could come back down as low as 0.074, right? That's going to be the value area low for December. That's going to be some support here. If we can get back above this, as you can see, we wicked below and came right back above it. So that is going to be some support. Hopefully, if not, if that is lost, then the value area low for January is 0.07 flat, and below that, the local low over here is 0.066. So that's going to be another one to look out for. That's if we head lower with H bar. All right. Manel, thank you for the follow. Jennifer, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate everybody hitting the follow. Will it go high 5 or 10 times? I don't know what you're asking, Hank. Which crypto are you asking about? Who did you learn this stuff from? Crypto guy. Like I said, his name is CVO Crypto. CVO Crypto, Paul Sampson. He leads a Discord called Leading Crypto. Go check him out. Also, Magic Internet Money. He's also got his own Discord called the Crypto Hub. Go check them out. Search him up on Twitter. Or here on TikTok, and they'll probably have links to whatever it is that their groups are. Ank is saying H bar. So what was your question about H bar? Your question was, will it go high 5 or 10 times? Like, would it 5x? Is that what you're asking me? Is it going to 5x or something? Honestly, I'm not a big follower of H bar like that. I don't even know what its all-time high was. I just don't even hold H bar in my portfolio. I'm just not a big believer in H bar. But can it do well? I mean, of course, we're going into a bull market. It's been around for a while now. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you if it's going to go 5x or 10x on H bar. I don't know. I'm sure strong H bar believers think it probably can, and it probably will at least 5x from where we're at. But I don't know what the full tokenomics are. Let me see what the tokenomics are for H bar. Let me see. H bar tokenomics, 67% circulating supply, 50 billion total supply, max supply. Let's see. Let me go to Missouri. Let me search up H bar. Just trying to get a better understanding of where H bar's tokenomics and everything is for it, so I can give you a better thought process on could it 5x or whatever it was that you asked. Market, all right. Market dominance, all-time market dominance. Whoa, well, this was in 2022, January 2022. Oh, you guys can't see that. January 2022, we hit all-time market dominance for H bar at about practically 0.25%. Since then, we've dropped back down. I'm pretty sure the supply, the circulating market cap, let's say the market cap at that time was basically 6 billion. Over here, circulating market cap 6 billion when we hit that all-time. Oh wait, the all-time was January. This was October. January. What year? God, I'm blanking out here. 2022. Where's January of 2022? All right. January of 2022, market cap was down at 4 billion, give or take. What is this? What was the circulating supply in January 2022? Let's see what the circulating supply was. Circulating supply for January was 18 billion, and we're at 33 billion, meaning the circulating supply has almost doubled. Circulating supply has almost doubled since then. Well, this is 2021, sorry. January, 18, basically 19 billion, give or take, right? 18 some change. So we've almost doubled since then. We haven't fully doubled yet, but we will at 36 billion circulating supply. Almost doubled since then in circulating supply, which is obviously a lot of inflation. Not terrible. I've seen a lot worse from some other cryptos. So circulating supply has definitely increased, almost doubled up. Market dominance has definitely come down since that moment in January 2022. We're down at 0.1. If we regain 0.2% market dominance, I think we could definitely, let's see, 0.2 market dominance. That would put us at a market cap of about $0.26 trillion market cap. I'm gonna do some quick math for you guys here. What's the market cap for market cap right now is 2 billion. It's 2 billion. Okay. Here we go. Let me pull out my calculator. I believe the entire crypto market cap can go to 6 trillion. That's what I think. Right. If we see that, that's going to be a market cap of about 1 point. Oh no, that's the wrong math. Sorry guys. Here we go. Give me a second here. 6 trillion. A lot of zeros, let me tell you. 6 trillion times 0.002. It's a $12 billion market cap. A $12 billion market cap, right? And what is the highest market cap we've seen? That's literally double the market cap from 2021. Oof, that's gonna be rough. I don't think we can go that high. I don't think we're gonna double up from the last time. But if we were to do that with the circulating supply at about 33, or is it? Let's round up to 36 billion times. Oops, no, I was not supposed to be. That was supposed to be division. Sweet baby Jesus. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go that high. That's a $12 billion market cap, a 0.2 point market dominance. Once again, we haven't been above that since all of 2023. Oof, yeah, that's way too high. I don't think we're gonna. There's been too much inflation. There's been too much inflation with what we're seeing here to regain that level of market dominance, because just too much has entered into the circulating supply for market dominance of H bars to go that high again. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Any more dips coming soon? Well, yeah, that's always what we hope for, right? We always hope for a dip. If I jump back over to Bitcoin, Give me a second here, guys. Let me look something up. Where is? Oh, that's not. Okay, yeah. Bitcoin right now, right, is entering these local highs. All right, which we're definitely seeing take its toll on the price. Let me see. Yeah, that doesn't need to be there. So as you can see, these local highs, right, 47. Next one is 46.9 over here. We can stay above that. We probably still have some room to run. Could Bitcoin drop? Potentially, right? If it drops anything lower than the value area high for January, which is 45,500 and like about $55 or so, which is this zone right here, it's definitely not going to look good. Definitely going to probably indicate a bigger pullback for Bitcoin. I mean, just in general, from where we're at right now to that would be a 3%, which is nothing. And then a 6% down to the value area low of 44. 42 would be a 9% drop. That would be a decent drop for Bitcoin. But outside of that, if we go back to 45,000, that's going to be a small little dip in the overall scheme of things. Could we head there? Absolutely. I just think Bitcoin right now is entering a very bullish momentum, as you guys can see. And the reason why I say that is because we're seeing more and more outflows, right? Of the ETF. Where's my Twitter at? Let me see some of the Twitter posts that I've been looking at. So look at this, guys. Look at this. Massive accumulation. Let me zoom this out. Massive accumulation of Bitcoin in the spot ETFs, right? This is obviously not including GBTC, which is the one that's been selling, Grayscale. But BlackRock has accumulated 82,000 Bitcoin, Fidelity 69, ARK Investment 18,000, Bitwise 17,000, Invesco 7,200, right? And Grayscale's been selling a lot, and that's been keeping the price down. But as Grayscale begins to slow down on selling their Bitcoin, we're going to see these moves up. And that's why we're seeing this big move right now. We're seeing this big move because Grayscale has been slowing down, and all these other guys have been gobbling up more Bitcoin than what Grayscale's been selling. That being said, there's always potentials for pullbacks. We're also entering we're about what, 50, something days away from the halving. When's the halving? The halving is literally just around the corner. Um, we're 65 days away from the halving, guys. 65 days away from the halving. That's literally just a little bit over 2 months from now. That's going to be a huge cut in supply for Bitcoin mining, meaning a lot less Bitcoin is going to be shot out into the market from the miners. That being said, miners are going to be holding a lot more of their Bitcoin, and these ETFs are going to be continuing to accumulate and gobble up supply. So basic supply versus demand. We have been entering the bull market. Bitcoin has been on a huge run up this last year of 2023. 2024 is going to be, it's the official beginning of the bull run, as you can say. But unofficially, it started last year when the market pumped, right, basically over 100%, 150% for Bitcoin. So are we going to have dips? Sure, right? We had a dip here from when we hit this high, right, of 48,000 or whatever it is, and we came down. We had a 21% dip. That was a huge drop. We went from 48, basically 49, all the way down to 38. Right? Huge dip for Bitcoin. 21%. Bitcoin usually drops 30%, 40% in bull markets, but is that going to be different now that institutions and these massive ETF players have shown up and are gobbling up a ton of Bitcoin supply, and they're not probably going to be selling, right? These are all going to be probably big long-term holders. Are some going to take profits? Yeah, sure. But I think the majority of them are going to be long-term holders because the banking system is in trouble, right? The banking system is in trouble. We're seeing banks collapse. Clay the Great, yo, what's going on, man? Great to see you here. The banking collapse is continuing, right? More banks are failing this year. We had banks failing last year in the beginning of January, March, all the way up to March. And everyone's starting to see the writing on the walls, which is the US dollar is in trouble. The US dollar is heading down. It's getting weaker. And people are trying to flee to an asset that is going to outperform. And what that is Bitcoin, right? Jay Scopes, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Good to see you here, man. Going live with Zach Rector to talk about XRP Unleashed in 10 minutes. Join if you can, the XRP Queen. Have fun talking about XRP, the longest, slowest rug pull in crypto history. So yeah, there's always dip opportunities. The point is, are you going to identify them, right? Are you going to get scared? Most people, when we were at 16,000, nobody wanted to buy Bitcoin because everybody was like, oh, it's going to 10K, it's going to 12, it's going to 8, and nobody was buying the dip. But it didn't go down, right? Nobody took advantage of that time. So if we do see another 20% pullback, 30% pullback, right? Those are the moments to dollar cost average. Obviously, I'm not giving you financial advice. That's just what I've done in the last 4 or 5 years in the markets. This is going to be my third bull market that I'm in. And that's what I've been doing. I've just been dollar cost averaging on every massive dip. I've been buying Bitcoin since $3,000. I've been buying ETH since like $80. I've been buying a lot of these cryptos for very cheap for a very long time, and I've always taken advantage of the dips. I've never let fear, massive fear, panic in the markets, bleeding in the markets to scare me out of my positions and say, hey, no, I'm not going to dollar cost average here. If it's a good dollar cost averaging position, especially when you're starting to build that portfolio and starting to really grow it, those are the most pivotal moments in your portfolio, is to in those moments of massive panic for a crypto. If not, it's kind of donezo for your portfolio. You're never going to really make those big gains, and that happens to a lot of people all the time. They get very scared when it's time of panic, and they just don't buy. They don't dollar cost average. They don't grow their portfolio, and that's a huge mistake, especially if you're new here, right? I've been in the market for a long time now, since 2017 in crypto. So when Bitcoin dropped to 16,000, my main average was still very low. So was I concerned about dollar? Well, am I going to miss the opportunity of buying at 16? No, because I already had bought the more than enough Bitcoin at way lower prices. Same thing with ETH, right? ETH hit to like $1,000, but I bought the majority of my ETH at less than $100. So was I worried about buying there? No. But if there are new people that hadn't had a position or were just starting to create a position, saw that opportunity, those are the biggest moments for you. Clay the Great says price doesn't matter. The value, supply, and demand. Use case/case adoption. 100%. 100% agree with that. That is what matters the most. Guys, everybody here watching, if you want to support me, jump on over to my YouTube. I will be jumping off of here and I'll be finishing up over there on YouTube. I'll be live over there for a little bit longer. So make sure you jump over to YouTube, Blockchain Crusader on YouTube. Go check it out. Greatly appreciate every single one of you guys here. Until next time, see ya. Jump over to my YouTube, guys. Blockchain Crusader on YouTube. All right, guys. It's just you and me now on YouTube. It's just you and me. Let's go over. Let's see. Anybody buying some NFTs, dude? Anybody buying some NFTs? Because I definitely want to buy more NFTs. I've been getting into. I just minted, or I didn't mint. I bought secondary. I lie. I bought an Akudo World. Bought this bad boy. Trying to get into more AVAX NFTs. So massive shout out to them. If you're not in part of the AVAX NFTs, dude, you guys are missing out. AVAX. I'm super. I appreciate Clay the Great for turning me on to AVAX the way it has ever since we started talking and chatting. AVAX is just so bullish, dude. It's so good. There's so much things happening. Cock Inu is getting their own. Cock Inu is getting their own. They're freaking. I posted this video earlier today. Cock Inu price news, major update for Cock Inu, and I talk about what's happening with the hackathons, what's happening with a lot of things. They're getting a subnet, right? Their price action is doing really well. I think Cock Inu is going to be the meme coin of the next bull run that's going to really pop off. So I'm very bullish on AVAX in general. Want to accumulate more AVAX. Actually, let me pull up a chart for AVAX. Do I even have a chart for AVAX? I might not have one. So let me actually pull up a chart for AVAX here. Let's see what some good dollar cost averaging positions look like for AVAX. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do this one right here. So let's do it's a month of December. Real simple, real quick. December all the way to the beginning of January. Here we go. And then January. All right. So basically, AVAX is right at the value area high or right above the value area high for January at $38. Had a nice little pump today. Let me tell you, a nice little pump. The last couple of days, the last 3 days, we've had a nice little pump up 12% on AVAX. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Local high for January right here, $39.26. That's going to be some resistance. Then we're entering the value area high for $41 for December. And the local high for December as well is $48. Those are some big levels. But man, if we can come, look at this upward trend that we're building here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This thing has just been taking off. Let me tell you, just been taking off. If we retest this upward trend, come down to the point of control for January is $36. Come down to basically this trend line here is 35. If you drop anything lower than that, it's 31. That's a huge dip. It's a good dollar cost averaging position. This moment right here, 28, 30 bucks down here. This was great dollar cost averaging position for when Bitcoin dropped down here. So this is going to be very dependent on Bitcoin dropping. But man, overall, I think AVAX has got it going on. It's got a bright future ahead of it, and I think it's going to do very, very well in general. What is let's see, $68 over here. Yeah, all-time high. What was the all-time high? All-time high was like $140, $146. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. From where we're at right now, back to the all-time high, 296%. Oof, that's a massive run. Let me tell you. Are we gonna hit AVAX new all-time highs? It's very possible. Why do I say that? I say that because I'm actually gonna be making a video about this. But I believe AVAX could surpass Solana. And it's very simple. It's the tokenomics, right? They've got a little bit less circulating supply than Solana does. But Solana, I mean AVAX has a max supply of 420 total Bitcoin, total AVAX is ever going to exist. Their total supply is 435. They don't have to go up to the max, but if they do, even if they did, they'd have a cap. Solana has no cap. Solana is basically trying to do what ETH did and basically have no max supply, right? And just trying to use their burn mechanism to try to keep it going. But I think AVAX, with all the subnet technology and everything that they're doing, I think they could surpass Solana. I'm going to be doing a deeper dive explanation on why I think that. But that's the overall gist, the highlights, the high level conversation. Let's see. Again, anybody else jump in here? I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you guys are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate all 4 of you that are in here right now watching on YouTube. AVAX, man, I wish I would have bought more at 29 to $30. Let me tell you, I wish I would have bought more. But I'm gonna be dollar cost averaging this bad boy, probably all the way up to this local high. Let me tell you. But that's just me. What else is going on? Let's see. What's going on in the news? Let's check out some crypto news. Let's see what's happening over here. Why is Pandora's price soared by 35% in the last 24 hours? Oh yeah, the ERC 404 tokens. Those things have been trending lately. ERC 404. Right, massive. New technology, new standard, which is basically, I'm going to be making a video explaining that as well. But the long story short on what ERC 404 is, it's a mixture between meme coins, right? Regular tokens, meme coins, and NFTs. You basically buy the supply, right? You buy it like on Uniswap, just like you buy any other meme coin or any other crypto, right? You buy it on the DEX, and then if you mint, or actually if you buy a full token, you would, depending on their contract, if you buy a full token, you actually get minted an NFT as well from their collection. So you're basically getting 2 for 1. You're getting a token and an NFT within one only transaction. And these things have been popping off big time. Pandora's the first one that did it, and the defrogs. Huge things are happening. Pretty cool metrics. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty cool to have NFTs and meme coin kind of thing kind of combining together and coming together like that. Let me know if you guys are bullish on that. If you guys want a video on that, I will be dropping it. I'll probably create an explanation video anyways. But the trading volume on this thing's been popping, been doing very good. What else is happening in the news? Let's see. Bitcoin ETF witnessed 405 million inflow amid BTC price rally to 48K. Let's go. All-time highs ahead. Yeah, 50K is definitely going to come. Why is Treasure building infinity chains on Arbitrum to power Ethereum games? Of course, you're going to be building on other chains. So Bitcoin, Ethereum is just too expensive. It's too expensive to run anything on it. New modular blockchain altcoin surges more than 96%. That's another big narrative. Modular blockchains. Modular is definitely another one that's a big narrative that's being built out right now. Engine layer, I have no idea. Closest to 6 billion after temporary cap removal. Interesting. I don't even know what this is. What is engine? Engine layer. Engine layer. What is this thing? Don't know. It's not a crypto. Bitcoin is approaching turning point. Why is the metaverse about to make a comeback? Well, of course it's going to make a comeback. More games are coming out. That's another thing I'm super bullish on with AVAX. They're freaking gaming, dude. Look at their gaming, bro. Let me go back to some of the tweets here that I've been looking at. We got some big games coming. Big games coming to AVAX. We got Shrapnel coming out as well. Let me see, where's Shrapnel at? Shrapnel just had their first Yeah, Avalanche is the place for ambitious game studios to bet on themselves. Fully customizable subnets and easy to use toolings have gaming on AVAX primed to scale. Am I not following this? Oh man, how am I not following this? Primed to scale, not to mention the support of a talented gaming community. Yeah, crypto gaming on AVAX is super bullish. Super bullish. Another project I'm super bullish on. It's on Cardano. It's an NFT project. Hops on Cardano. Go check them out. Really, really cool project. It's about craft beer. Their mint is coming up too. Their mint is coming up. Where was I? Let me see. Oh, here it is. Shrapnel. Quick rundown to bring you up to speed with STX1 happening this next couple of days between the 8th all the way to the 10th. This game's coming out. I've seen Crypto Stash playing it. Very good, high quality game, and it's all being done on the blockchain thanks to AVAX's subnet technology. And Shrapnel has got what? Like a $40 million market cap. Shrapnel. Oh no. I completely botched the spelling on that. What's the Shrapnel? Shrapnel. Come on, you. Shrapnel. Here it is. Up 12%. Up. It's at $58 million market cap right now. $58 million market cap. Very small market cap. This thing is going to perform very, very well. But the only bad thing is their circulating supply is extremely low. But you would expect that from a crypto gaming token, anyways. Just have to keep an eye on when the token unlocks are. This thing's pumping right now. Holy smokes, this thing's pumping right now. Live is pumping. It is pumping. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me today. I appreciate every single one of you guys in here, hitting those likes, hitting that subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Go check out my latest video on Cock Inu and their big update. I think that cock is going to rise. Let me tell you, I think it's going to go on a rise. So until next time, like always, see ya.